One Tank Trip, brought to you by Childers Enterprises.
This week's One Tank Trip brings us to Pocahontas County, home of the world's largest fully steerable radio telescope. The Green Bank Observatory has been a staple of the area for decades, and its prime feature is the Green Bank Telescope. The observatory features hundreds of different scientific instruments, all listening toward the stars.
We have a lot of different instruments. We have 8 different historic telescopes on campus. We have the Jansky antenna, which is a model of an early radio astronomy antenna. We have some very famous telescopes that were used in the first searches for extraterrestrial intelligence. We have a 140-foot telescope that's been used by countries all over the world to observe objects in space.
The Green Bank Telescope is the star of the show at the observatory. Standing at 485 feet tall, it's taller than even the Statue of Liberty. The observatory also sits in a quiet zone, which means you can't get a cell phone signal for miles. It's because the instruments used here are extremely sensitive and can pick up on the slightest energy signatures.
It's not the kind that you look through with your eye. Radio telescopes observe energy that's coming from the universe. They can see black holes, they can observe star formation, they can observe gravitational waves. We have to limit the type of electronics and radio waves that are produced so we don't interfere with the observations when they're taking place. So right here around the telescope, you won't find any cell service.
And even though you can't get a cell phone signal, you'll be far from bored during a visit to the observatory. The center has a bus tour that takes you all around the Green Bank Observatory campus, where you'll learn about what the various telescopes do. As well, they have a science center filled with interactive exhibits.
Going on about 20 years in this building, and we host over 40,000 people per year. During a typical year. So right now we're standing inside of the exhibit hall, which has lots of interesting facts and interactive exhibits that is a lot of fun for all ages.
COVID-19 precautions are also taken seriously at the observatory, so you can stay safe while you visit. The Science Center and bus tours are on limited capacity and masks are required. And being located in Pocahontas County, it's a bit of a drive, but you can still get there in one tank of gas.
One Tank Trip, brought to you by Childers Enterprises.